My name is Gaulien Smith. I'm a barber and owner of G's Clippers Barbershop Beauty Salon. I started cutting hair at the age of like 12 years old, 13 years old. I grew up in a family of 5 brothers and 1 sister. So Dad used to cut our hair and he was far from a barber. So I asked my mom, could I cut my own hair? And she said, okay, however it turns out, you're going to school just like that. So at any rate, I cut my own hair, man, and the rest was history, man. Then decided to make it out of a career until I was about 20, 21 years old. What got me interested in running in HOKAs was the comfort. Just way more cushion than I have ever been used to in terms of running. The stability of my foot and ankle was not compromised by the cushion. Sometimes, you know, when you have a little elevation, maybe think that it's not as safe and stable. But man, I really enjoyed them. I mean, it was great. I can't see myself ever running in another shoe. What does it mean to give back to the community? I mean, it's extremely important. I live by that saying, to whom much is given, much is required. So I feel like it's a certain amount that I need to do, you know, just because of how I've been blessed. So it's not an option for me to, you know, to give back and to do the philanthropic work that I do through G's Clippers and myself. My first marathon, wow, was that one to remember. My friend, Dr. Gaulien, he's a surgeon. He told me, he said, man, you know, you ought to run a marathon with me. At that time, 7 years ago, man, I did not know exactly how many miles a marathon was. I know it was 20 something. So at any rate, him and I decided to run Boston Marathon, and that was the worst weather in Boston Marathon history. We're talking about 28 degrees, over 2 inches of rain, extreme winds. But I finished it. Hey, I was extremely sore afterwards. It took me roughly around a week to recover. That marathon is what had us decide that we were going to do the 6 majors. And we completed the 6 major marathons and now even planning on running some more. You know, I got Sydney, Australia coming up. I'm doing Dublin, Ireland. I'm doing Cape Town in Africa. But I've done the 6 majors already, and it's been a fun ride, man. I love it now. I would like to think 80% of running a marathon is mental. I think it's only 20% is physical, to be honest with you. Because if you can run a marathon, I don't care what time you got. I don't care if you finish in 6.5 hours, 7 hours. If you finished, that tells me a lot about you. What does a good mile mean to me? A mile that you ran, a mile that you completed, a mile that you truly enjoyed.